Hi, I'm Randy Oostra, the president of Promedica, which is a healthcare company, and I'm pleased to be here today with the library as part of their special guest reading program. I'm going to read you a book today. My wife and I had 3 sons, and actually going to read a book that is one of their favorites. And the book is called Where the Wild Things Are, and it's a book by Maurice Sendak, and we're reading it today, and a special thank you to the HarperCollins publisher who have given us permission to read this book today. And I think this picture shows why our kids liked it so much. They love to talk and look at the wild ones, and so this is one of their favorite books. So let's begin. The night Max wore his wolf suit and made mischief of one kind, you see him nailing something in the wall there, and another, of course he's chasing the dog with a stick. His mother called out, "Wild thing," and Max said, "I'll eat you up." And so he was sent to bed without eating anything. There you see he's in his room without eating anything. That very night in Max's room, a forest grew. See the trees all in the room and the trees at the top. And it grew. And it grew until his ceiling hung with vines and the walls became the world all around. And an ocean tumbled by with a private boat for Max, and he sailed off through the night and day. There you see Max in the boat. And in and out of weeks and almost over a year to where the wild things are. And when he came to the place where the wild things are, they roared their terrible roars, and they gnashed their terrible teeth, and they rolled their terrible eyes, and they showed their terrible claws. This was our son's favorite page. They like to see the wild things. Till Max said, "Be still," and tamed them with a magic trick of staring into their yellow eyes without blinking once, and they were frightened and called him the most wild thing of all, and made him king of all wild things. And now, cried Max, let the wild rumpus start. And they're all jumping around and having their wild rumpus, and they're hanging from trees all together and doing all sorts of things. Here again, he's riding on their back, and they're doing what they call the wild rumpus. Now stop, Max said, and he sent the wild things off to bed without their supper. And Max, the king of all the wild things, was lonely, and he wanted to be where someone loved him best of all. Then all around from far away across the world, he smelled good things to eat, and he gave up being king of where the wild things are. But the wild things cried, "Oh, please don't go. We'll eat you up. We love you so." And Max said, "No." The wild things roared their terrible roars and gnashed their terrible teeth and rolled their terrible eyes and showed their terrible claws. But Max stepped into his private boat and he waved goodbye. And he sailed over a year, in and out of weeks and through a day, and into the night of his very own room where he found his supper waiting for him. And it was still hot. So that's the book Where the Wild Things Are. And like I said, it was the favorite book of our 3 sons that we had. And they loved to read it every single night. And I hope you enjoyed it too. You have a great day. Thank you.